Are you into Marvel or DC in general? If so, who's your favorite character and story ideas you've seen or read? If not DC, I think I got it. It's so funny because I had this conversation with a lady friend this last weekend about who my favorite superhero was in the DC world. And that would be Wolverine. Doesn't matter what Wolverine it is, the old school 90s yellow suit Wolverine or the Hugh Jackman Wolverine. I love Wolverine. He is my favorite superhero. Why, you may ask? Well, because he has endured so much trauma and can't die. Unless you want to talk about Logan, then yeah, he can die, but it takes forever. And despite him going through so much trauma through so many years and seeing so much death and all his loved ones just being murdered or killed or die away, he still refuses to be evil and chooses to do the right thing regardless. And yeah, he's a badass. He's rough around the edges, and he's just a total badass character. When it comes to Marvel, it's a harder one for me to pick. But if I did have to pick, and this is going strictly off movies, not comic books or TV shows or anything like that, Star-Lord. Star-Lord in the Marvel Universe. That is my favorite character. I'm a big fan of Chris Pratt. I like Chris Pratt as a human being. I think when he did his role as Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxies, it was fantastic. With that said, Guardians of the Galaxies is my favorite series. Second to that would be the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. But similar to like Wolverine, he saw his mom die of cancer, then gets abducted by aliens. And that guy who refused to take him to his original father and use him to destroy planets and stuff, he kind of adopts him, protects him, and raises him like his father. And then he dies. And then Gamora, the love of his life, guess what happens to her? You guessed it, she dies. And again, like Wolverine, despite all that, still refuses to be evil and chooses to do good. So it's like characters like that I love doing because no one ever talks about it. No one ever talks about it. So when he punched Thanos in the Infinity Wars, I was just like, I think he deserved to get a punch in. It just happened to be like the worst timing for all of the universe. But no, if you're Star-Lord, of course, the one time you want to throw a punch at somebody who totally deserves it, half the universe gets completely obliterated. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. And love the questions, so keep them coming, guys. Appreciate it.